Mm. Hey, everybody. Don't mind me, y'all. I'm eating a piece of candy. Hey, Gwen. Hey, DBO. Hey, Humble. Hey, Kay. Hey, Dose. Hey, Broke. How you doing, sis? Hey, you Finsta. Hey, Tina. Hey, Delightful. B. Kirk. What's going on, sis? Hey, Tina. Happy Inauguration Day. Ain't that the truth, sis? Hey, Trinice. How you doing? We got a new president, y'all. We got a new president. Mm-mm-mm. Thank you, Jesus. Yes, delightful. Praise God. Mm-mm-mm. Now, I need you, Mr. Biden, sir. I need you get in here in this office, and I need you to show up and show out. Okay? We really need you to show up and show out. Yes, happy Wednesday, everyone. Thank you, Shanice. Welcome everybody to the live. Been missing you guys. Your girl been busy. So I decided to come on live real quick and chit chat with you guys. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys that stepped into the live today. And if you're in the bushes watching, thank you for watching. You guys make sure you like this live, either coming in or going out, whichever one you prefer. I really would appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, you guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. Topic of the first on the docket, okay, is that new president, honey, Mr. Joe Biden. Yes, B. Kirk, thank you. So, y'all just hope this man get in here and do what he's supposed to do. First on the list, run me my money, sir. Okay, run me my money. I did just see you guys. They said they're going to start accepting, the IRS is going to start accepting taxes on February the 12th. But you can go ahead and file your taxes now. They'll kind of just sit in the queue until, the IRS hit uh go on the computer. Yes, Kay. Hey, good vibes. How you doing, sis? So, just if you guys didn't know that, February the 12th is the day they're going to. Y'all know what? Over the years, they have really pushed. It's going to be to the point where they're going to start accepting taxes on the day where it's the deadline to file the taxes. It's going to be April before they start accepting taxes. It seems like every year they push that date further and further back. She said it feels good to have a president, not a toddler in office. Girl, I hope they pack that man up with his rattle and his Desitin for his diaper rash and his wipes and his adult briefs and pushed him right on out the door. Hey, Yanni. Okay, sis. Thank you for joining. Hey, dear Kim. Girl, I pray they just took all his little toys, took his playpen, uh his little romper sets, and pushed him right on out the door, acting like a 2-year old, inciting all this confusion when the world is already confused enough. I thought to myself, oh my God, y'all don't get me started on that man. Please don't get me started. I wonder if he was able to sign all the pardons he needed to sign. They said he didn't do a pardon for himself or his adult children. So I thought to myself, well, okay, sir. Good vibes. Hey, Desiree. Okay, y'all. We gonna go ahead and get started with the conversation. For what I hear, he has already lifted the Muslim ban, stopped the Mexico wall construction, and halted the Keystone pipeline. He has domestic girl. What you done said? Biden better have came in office with his apron and Kamala too. They should have came in there with their aprons and they dust mops, cause they got a whole bunch of cleaning to do. What is it? Is it in the first 100 days? Hey, Miss Brown, how you doing? Okay, y'all, the gang's all here. Okay, the gang is all here. So let's go ahead and let's talk, y'all. Y'all know how we do. We get over here and gossip and chit chat and stuff. And I like to do a lot because I know a lot of my subscribers they're at work and they listen to me while they're at work. So y'all, let's give them something to listen to. I know, dear Kim, I love it, honey. That's what I'm talking about. Get in and do some work, honey. Pull your sleeves up and start working. Yes, ma'am. Okay, y'all. So let's talk about the elephant in the room. We're gonna go ahead and talk about Jasmine and her organ situation. That's second on the docket. We're gonna go ahead and talk about that. We're gonna talk a little YouTube mess. Now, y'all. Okay, so we know now that Jasmine came out with a video. Right, B. Kurt. We know now that Jasmine came out with a video and Hey Vibes, and she wanted was it a live, y'all? I think it was a live, and she wanted to let us know that the alleged roach in her bathroom was a magnet on her shower curtain. Okay, Jasmine. Thanks for clarifying that, sis. Hey, my mind. Now we do know that just what was it last week, y'all? Okay, it was live. Thank you, Desiree. I seen the replay of it. Now we do know last week. I think the last time we was on live together, you guys, there was a roach crawling up the door in the laundry room. Now she didn't come out and she didn't clear that up. So I guess we gonna go ahead and say that one's gonna stick. Okay, we're gonna say that bug is gonna stick, and the one in the bathroom is a no go. Well, you fenced her. I don't know. That's what I said. You didn't say nothing about that last one. So I guess that was my, I don't know what to believe. All I know is, um, me personally, y'all, I didn't look at her video that hard enough to even see what was in her bathroom tub. I'm just gonna keep it 100. I'm not looking that hard. I'm just not. But we know that yes, magnet Gwen. But we know that there are people that do because like we talked about this the last time, you guys. We stated, well, I stated, and y'all agreed that Jasmine does a lot what she does because she know people looking, right? She can say what she want to say, but she use a lot of the chatter for her content, and I mean that's okay. Get your money, sis. It was a magnet. I have the same liner, however, she still has roaches. Delightful take. Okay, sis. I mean, I hear you, sis, but you still got a bug-o problem over there. She just gonna ignore that one because she gonna prove this one isn't a roach. Exactly. You fenced it. You know what? This was my thing. Yeah, Kim said me either. Not looking that hard, but sis does have roaches. That just wasn't one. Wait, would you say that one? Now that one wasn't one. And the one last week, the jury's still out on that one. I, don't say I don't have magnets on my shower curtain. I don't really need it to lay down. I mean whatever. I don't know what her reason is to have magnets on her shower curtain. I don't know. Anyway, I really don't know. But the reason why people are was speculating that that was a roach is because Jasmine herself, her own personal self has told us many, right, Yanni, has told us many times, just here recently, what, the beginning of 2020, when she moved into the new apartment, she wanted to let us know that the house was running over with roaches. Y'all remember that? Remember she did the video? And she said that she exterminated the house and she had the kids in the car and she went to go in the house. She said the roaches was all on the blinds and whatever, what was going on. I think she said she bombed the house. I think that was the word she used. So we know that. I mean, Jasmine, people wouldn't be speculating that if you wouldn't already put that out there in the atmosphere, sis. You basically told us in that video that you did last year, pretty much every apartment you've lived in, you've had a bug problem, sis. You said that. Did nobody make that up, Jasmine? Jasmine, I need you to go back and watch your video, sis. Now we understand that Jasmine likes to be real and raw. Okay. And it is a real situation that people do have either a bug problem or a mouse problem in their homes. Okay. That is real. Okay. And does she really have a problem? I don't know. Y'all don't live over there. Okay. But if she does, the last thing I would do is be sitting on here trying to clear up the rumor and get the apartment people over there to exterminate your home, sis. Listen, I had to buy magnets for my shower curtain because my water pressure so high and my shower curtain be all over the place. Okay, girl, I hear you. I'm not saying that it doesn't happen. I don't have them on mines, but I'm not saying that people obviously that's an issue for some people because if it wasn't, they wouldn't be on the market for people to purchase. So I mean, I hear her story, her explanation, and it sounds valid to me. But I'm gonna just say this: people wouldn't be in the position to even insinuate that you got bugs if you yourself have not told the whole entire world and community of YouTube. You basically said every house that you have lived in, you've had a bug problem. You said the one before this apartment. You said a couple apartments back, you had situations. I mean, you said that, sis. Good Vibe says she needs to stop addressing every single thing, but that starts with her not telling all her business, though. I would hate to be her neighbor. Vibe said, I would hate to be that girl neighbor. Well, you know what? If she wants to tell people that she used to have bugs, at the previous apartment, now you didn't tell people why you were there, but you felt like once you was free and clear of that apartment, you would go ahead and let the cat out the bag. Hey, Latoy, I mean, I get it, sis. At this point, y'all, we can't really tell people what to say and what not to say, what to show and what not to show. If that's what you want to say and that's what you want to show, do understand that there are going to be people that come behind you and question you about it. I'm gonna just say that. I mean, when you when you have loads of laundry stacked around the house, now you say they clean, sis. We don't know if they're clean, but I just you know we know stacks of dirty clothes is not a good remedy for any household. Okay, we know that, and we know everybody don't live like that, right? Everybody doesn't live like that, and then we also know there are a lot of people that live straight trife life. It's just so embarrassing, Tasha. She has children that will one day see that. Well, yeah, but you know what, y'all? She got to deal with that. We ain't got to deal with that. She has to deal with that. You know. So I thought it was kind of funny that she came out here to let us know that this particular roach was alive, but the one last week, sis, you didn't mention nothing about it. Maybe she was too sick, y'all. Maybe she was too sick to let us know that. I don't know. I have no idea, but the other day, you guys, when Jasmine was on her live, this was a few days ago. I think it was when she had got out the hospital and she was recovering. She was talking about she was folding clothes on the couch. I don't know if y'all seen that live. She was folding clothes on the couch. Nastiness, Jasmine, laziness, bugs. B. Kurt. She said even Aiden said Roach in the video. Child, I don't know what Aiden said. I can't even understand nothing the little boy say. I hear him when he say mama. He says that pretty clear. You can't help in some cases the critters when you live in certain places, but here's the thing, Jazzy is nasty clothes everywhere and I doubt they all clean. She let the kids eat every and anywhere. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. I'm gonna just say this based off looking at Jasmine's older videos and looking at her now. The housekeeping it just seems the same. It doesn't really seem like there's much of a change. So and Jasmine obviously lives different than other people. Y'all got to understand sometimes people get comfortable in their nastiness, and when they get immune and comfortable to it, it doesn't make them feel any type of way because that's what they're used to. She really dirty, not even messy, just straight dirty. They all full of bacteria vibes. You crazy. But when she said the other day in that live, she said that she was folding the clothes and she discussed that she wanted to get some dressers for the girls. She said she was tired of those plastic drawers. And I just kept thinking to myself, um, Jasmine, your kids are pretty big there, sis. I mean, you got what my the oldest girl, what, about 7, 8 years old, and Maya's 5, and the twins getting ready to be 3. Sis, you've been living on your own for quite some time. What, about 8 years now? 8, 9 years? It's just rung a bell to you that you need to get dressers. I mean, if you're gonna have plastic drawers, I have plastic drawers, you guys, but I use those for like hair stuff, knick-knacky stuff. Um, she would, me personally, if I was Jasmine, girl, I would hang everything up. T-shirts, um, hell, even pajamas. I would hang everything up so you can see what they have. And the only thing I would put in those plastic drawers is socks, socks and underwear. That's all I would put in there. You know, I'm like, you sitting on here talking about you need dresser drawers. Like, Jasmine, dressers are not expensive. But you can get them at Walmart. What they at Walmart? About 50, $60. They're not really expensive. When you was out there buying that fire pit and you said you was gonna spend, you didn't care how much it cost. Sis, why it didn't dawn on you that day that you probably should have got some dressers while you was in Home Depot? They sell them there. She just wants somebody to buy them. That could be a possibility. It's probably difficult for her if she really is suffering from depression. Yeah. You know what? As a mother, you just got to do what works for you. If you don't, you, to me, when you don't have everything that you want or everything you need, you make the best of what you do have. So if you don't have dressers and you want dressers, you definitely have hangers. It's cheaper to buy hangers than it is dressers. I know it's deep freezer season, B Kurt, but B Kurt, she's not gonna buy a deep freezer. We keep talking about it. Sis not gonna buy one. We keep asking her to, and she just won't do it. She said, Glenda the benefactor. Um, I just really feel like if you're in that situation and you know, especially when you have 4 kids, it's a lot trying to keep everything organized. And if Jasmine, if you're really stressed out about organization, girl, just hang everything up. But my thing is this: stay on top of your laundry, and that won't be an issue for you. When you let the clothes just spill all over week after week after week after week, then yeah, that's gonna be a problem for you. Dressers ain't gonna be the solution because you gotta get the clothes out the basket, sis, to put them in the dresser. You can have 9 dresses in there, but if you're not washing the clothes, drying them, and putting them up, dresses does you no good. They just sitting there collecting dust. Period. And that damn watch for her man, girl, my mind. I don't know, y'all. Jasmine's funny to me. She is really funny to me. I think Jasmine, she really tries to get it together, but I think sometimes it's somewhat of a delay with her. Because you sitting there, "Ah, I think I need to buy dressers." And I'm like, "Girl, your child is 8 years old. When you did the registry last year, you probably should have put dressers on the registry. Isn't that a need for you? Instead of fancy detergent to clean your house, you should have slapped a dresser on there. If people are buying beds and couches, clearly they'll buy you a $60 dresser, sis. Clearly they'll do that. 89,994. Just K, you kill me with if K, honey. K be on it. K said, sis. So at Walmart, 4 drawer dresser, 89.99. K said, sis, tax time right around the corner. Okay, here comes the register on 5, 4, 3, 2. Girl, you are a mess, B Kirk. Well, if you want YouTube to fund your lifestyle, sis, you go right on ahead. Okay. I can't function without a deeper than all these miles in here. Baby, don't say, baby, what you done said. Girl, I would have a fit without my deep freezer. A plum fit. I don't know, just me personally, when you're a mom and especially when you have multiple children, I just really feel like a deep freezer is something really good to have because in my mind, I always thought when I would get large sums of money, tax time or whatever, that would be the first thing that I would do. I would fill that deep freezer to the top. Because if all else fail, even if I didn't paid all my bills and I don't have any other money, I don't have any more money left, I can definitely go in this freezer and feed us. If I can't do nothing else, I'm gonna make sure I feed you. Now I might can't take you to the movies, to the skating rink, to the park. I might can't even take you to Dairy Queen and buy you some ice cream, but I definitely can feed you. Hell, I had a deep freeze as a single woman, even more so now since I have my son. Exactly. I mean, a deep freezer is good for anybody, but when you got kids, I feel like that's a good investment. Even if you live in an apartment, y'all, you can get the little small. I think it's what 5 cubic feet or 7 cubic feet deep freezers. I just really feel like it's a very good investment. And considering all the things that she's been going through, since what she said, what she told us that y'all in December, that she didn't have no food for her children. Sis, I would think that would be the one of the first things you should have did instead of that damn fire pit. You should have got the fire pit and for $99 and then got the deep freezer for 100 and spend 200. Deep freezer is a lifesaver. But y'all, we have to understand everybody don't think like each other. We always got to understand that. But again, this is mommy content that she's giving out here, but this is her mommy. Just because it's not our mommy in doesn't mean it's wrong or right. It's the way she does it. So we just got to accept that because she's up here vlogging her life. She said that's about the cheapest one I seen. That's real furniture, like the other cheaper ones have those cloth cube drawers. Well, you know what? I mean, there's a lot of things she could do to be creative. Jasmine could go to the Dollar Tree and she can get those big old baskets. She has those. I remember when she was showing the closet when she was changing the girls in the twins' room around. She has those shelves on top of the closet. Girl, you can get you some little the little drawers at Dollar Tree and put them at the top of that closet and do it like that to be organized. So I just had to get me an upright deep freezer to keep me from running to the grocery store so often during this pandemic. Exactly. I actually have an upright and a chest. Been had it for forever. I've had to replace my upright. This is actually a different one. The one I had originally, I think I had it for almost 10 years and then it went out. And the one I have now, I think we bought that about two, maybe 3 years ago. Latoya said, "Girl, I live in an apartment and I got a deep freezer. So what's her problem?" She said, Desiree said, "My deep freezer take up a lot of space, but it's necessary." Girl, that deep freezer you could put other stuff on top of that deep freezer. You know? What I would do is I put all my overstock in my deep freezer and then I would use my refrigerator freezer for like, everyday stuff. And I would just transfer stuff out like that. That's what I used to do when I only had a deep freezer. Then when I got my upright, I had a better system going. Just bought a four blue basket from Dollar Tree for Daniel's room, but them on the top shelf in his exactly, exactly. Y'all again when I my kids were little and I'm up working, I had to be at work very early in the morning. So I had to have my kids very organized. I didn't have time for I can't find my sock. I can't find my yeah, I didn't have time for that. So now did I have days where I didn't do my laundry and it spilled over to the next week? Uh-huh. Yeah, I wasn't superwoman around my house. But I also worked outside the home. I just really feel like when you work inside the home, that is your job. So as that being your job, laundry should be incorporated in your routine on everyday basis. That should be incorporated. Hey, Nurse KP, you didn't get a notification? Y'all, YouTube be tripping, but that's okay. I'm glad you're here now, Nurse. So, but y'all, she'll figure it out eventually one day. Um, I just thought that was kind of funny how she came to let us know that that magnet wasn't a roach, but you didn't say nothing about that roach on your door last week. You didn't say nothing about that, sis. But okay, I mean, it's your channel, it's your story. We'll let you tell it. Don't say I got laundry looking at me. Girl, I do too. I got some towels I need to fold up. I just took them out the dryer. As soon as I get off this live, I'm gonna take them upstairs and fold them up and put them in my closet. You know. as being a mom, your work is never done. And we're not trying to say that Jasmine should have it easy over there because she works from home. We're not saying that. Being a work at home, being a stay at home mom is a hard job. But I just feel like there's a lot of times, more than like, obviously, we're not looking at her 24 hours and seeing what she's doing, but just watching Jasmine's mannerisms, I feel like she probably has a lot of time where she's doing absolutely nothing when she could be doing a whole lot of something. That's just my opinion from watching her channel. Those same beans Jasmine had can be used for daily clothes. Have been picked out their clothes. Except B Kirk. But see, Jasmine, she doesn't like to take constructive criticism. When you say things to her, she feel like you attacking her. But Jasmine, you have to remember, sis, you got 45,000 people watching you, right? So people are going to be coming at you. I mean, that's what you signed up for, you know? So you can't get offended. Hey, Asa, you can't get offended when people give you constructive criticism because that's just all it is. I mean, you are putting your life out there for other people to view, and people might have tips to give you that they would feel would help you function better. People are not saying things to try to tear you down. A lot of people are watching Jasmine and really are concerned for the betterment of her and her children. But Jasmine doesn't get that. She feel like everybody out to attack her, and girl, ain't nobody trying to attack you. To be quite honest with you, Jasmine, nobody really paying attention to you like that, like that. Right? Yeah, right. Nurse KB. Not all commentary is a attack. No, y'all know. Child, the time when she is not on camera, she is doing absolutely nothing. That's why she come on here looking how she looking. But you know what I do notice, B Kirk? She showed making sure she keep that little Ava, the little baby girl. I noticed she keeps her hands in that little girl's head. She keeps her hands in that little girl head more than she did when I first started watching her with the two oldest girls. She makes sure she always sitting in the floor doing Ava's hair. Now I have noticed that about her. And Ava got some nice hair over there. And that's all she got to do is just keep your hands. And that's how you get a child hair to grow. You got to constantly keep your hands in it. You can't let the baby hair go 3, 4 days with balls in it, letting the little tie from the balls break the little ends off. Hey, Courtney, I work from home 40 plus hours a week, homeschool kids, and still trying to keep up with the house. I stay tired. She can do it. She need to get organized. Exactly. Courtney, honey, I love your Instagram. You guys, please check out Courtney, the Fixing Moms Project Instagram. She has great organizational projects that she put on her channel. You had the one the other day I seen, Courtney, of your refrigerator. I was like, I love the way you organize your refrigerator. You inspired me when I seen that. I said, well, let me get my tail up in here and go clean my refrigerator out. Olivia you see Olivia had baby blubber belly hair done. Who is that? B Kirk? Yeah, that's all you have to do. Just stay organized. Y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really feel like this internet thing makes a lot of people lazy. I really do. Hello? Oh, okay. Make sure y'all still there. I just think this internet thing makes a lot of people lazy. I really, really do. I know I seen Olivia, her replay on her live today. I guess she was on there telling everybody I guess people been calling her fat again. I don't know. You know what? Olivia killed me acting like she's not bothered by that. It's like, girl, of course you are. Who wouldn't be bothered with somebody making fun of them? Regardless if you very confident with yourself, you don't want people actually pointing out your insecurities. And more than likely, Olivia weight is an insecure for her because just what last year she was talking about going to get VSG surgery. So yeah, it bothers you. Of course it does. Like you're human. Oh, she had some plant Ryan. Okay, she did. Good. Yeah, but I mean, it's human nature to be bothered by that. You know, carrying around a bunch of weight. I'm a big girl. Carrying around a bunch of weight is tiresome. Olivia even said it. She can't do as much because she be tired a lot, and that's because of your weight, girl. That's why. Now, am I telling you to go lose weight tomorrow? Sis, if you comfortable carrying that body around, that's your business, okay? But do understand that you're on a public platform and people like to attack you. You know, that's just the world, sis. Don't act like you was just born yesterday. New storyline. Exactly, Trini. Y'all think she y'all think she faking that she can't breathe while she was in the hospital. She should win the best. No, Mama, I truly feel like Jasmine was under distress. She do have very bad allergies, and I feel like that girl was truly under distress. I don't know what emergency room would allow her to use their emergency room as a prop for her acting. Yeah. Since you one thing about it, when you go to the hospital, you can't fake I can't breathe. Yeah, you can't fake that. Because the hospital's gonna be able to tell. All they gotta do is take your O2 stats. They'll be able to tell if you can't breathe or not. So no, she wasn't faking. That was real. But me personally, I would have to tell y'all about it after I got out the hospital. Yeah, I would have been too much under distress to be picking up a camera, putting it in my face. Now that's just me. Danielle said, I work from home with two under two, and I'm cleaning baseboards right now and baking cookies while my babies are asleep. I know that's right, Danielle. Go on and get that mom life on, sis. Hey, Monica. How you doing, sis? Yeah, I don't think she was faking my mind. I think that was really true. But me personally, I would have been in there praying and trying to recuperate. Picking up a camera, throwing it in my face would have been the last thing. But again, I do understand she vlogs her life. So, that's what happens when that's your only income. So I guess. Honey, her O2 wasn't that low because she would have had oxygen in her nose at least 1 to 2 liters. Stop. Yeah. B Kirk, I don't that is a true statement. But I'ma just say that I think her anxiety probably was high too. When we know if she was we know if she was faking. I think her anxiety probably hyped up a lot of what she was going on. She probably was laboring with breathing, but her anxiety intensified it. So y'all tell me, cause I've been catching Olivia in spurts. Y'all tell me where's hey mom, mommy vibes. Where is Olivia moving to, y'all? She said she was moving. Somebody asked her in the chat, and she said we'll talk about that later. Anxiety does make it worse, Nurse KP, and I think that what it was for Jasmine, her anxiety was making it worse. Where's Olivia moving to, y'all? Now she just said around Christmas time she just loved that apartment. She said that if she could pick it up and take it anywhere, she would. Where is she moving to, y'all? She couldn't sleep because hipster kept waking her up. Girl, Jasmine should have been in the bed that day when Chris was on live and she was laying up there with that toilet paper stuck up in her nose. She should have been in the bed. Okay, but Brooke said may or may not be back to Florida. Well, Olivia did say that, she has the type of job where she can work from anywhere. Well, and that's true, sis. But girl, stop bouncing them kids around like a volleyball. My goodness. Give them kids some type of stability. You're just bouncing them babies all around. I'm all the way out the loop with these simple bra. Yeah, I am, Monica. I'm girl. I don't know where she moving to. I'm like, girl, you just. I said, do you have a lease at that apartment, girl? Now, how you go? You breaking another lease, sis, or did you just sign a 6 month lease? Or was that on a month to month lease? That's what she say, Desiree. But Olivia could be just capping. Who knows? I can't keep up either, girl. She wants to make it difficult for Gerard to see those kids. Well, Gerard just needs to do the right thing. Get his child support in order and take her to court for visitations. Now, child support doesn't deal with the visitation. He has to get a separate attorney for that. That's all he got to do. She said she breaking the lease. Mm. Girl, you keep doing that, you ain't gonna be able to live nowhere. Florida, Texas, the Bahamas, you ain't gonna be able to live nowhere. The other day she said she was breaking the lease. Yeah. Okay, broke. Mm. I couldn't imagine being a small child bouncing from house to house. Well, the kids probably think it's so fun, but they're in school and they got friends. They make friends and now they got to turn around and tell the friends bye bye. Even if she's moving to another city or another area, more than likely she's gonna have to transfer their school. So then they got to go and make new friends all over again. So what Olivia got to understand is, she got the same friends damn near every day. Her friends on YouTube, her subscribers. See, so she got it easy. She already know her subscribers. The kids ain't got it so easy, sis. They got to keep making new friends every time you pull them out of one school and plop them in another. They getting to the age now where they gonna have it's mandated for them to be in school. Well, because I think that oldest girl, is she in first grade this year? She said she went to Texas so he wouldn't be near his kids. She said she went to Texas. Yeah, exactly. She did say that. She said she went to Texas because the kids need their father. So I'm just trying to figure out, is she gonna leave Brandon? She gonna leave Brandon by himself? All that you done went through with Brandon, you just gonna leave him there? Going to men and men. I don't know, you guys. Like I said, we just watching these channels of these ladies and what they be going through. And like Olivia has already admitted that she got issues. Now, when everybody was saying she was crazy, she was getting offended. Now she went on in and said she is. She says she does have some issues, and I just wish the girl would go on and just deal with her issues. Get your butt in one place and stay there, girl. Stop bouncing them kids all around. My God, you done been from California back to Texas, then you went to Florida, back to Texas, and now you getting ready to go wherever now. I was thinking the same thing, though. I said maybe she getting a place with Brandon. I don't know, y'all. These are soap operas. These are just soap operas. We are sitting here watching modern day General Hospital and All My Children and Ryan's Hope and all the other ones. Days of Our Lives. Stability is not a part of any of these ladies' lives. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. I don't know. At this point, I don't know what these girls are doing. I mean, like I said, we just watching and trying to figure out, you know, with you watching this stuff, it just makes you say something because you just like, girl, what are you doing? Especially for the ones that's older than them, for us that's older than the girls, even the ones that's their age, they got their ish together. You know, I just look at these girls in amazement because I'm just like, Gwen said, I miss Ryan's Hope. I do too, Gwen. Um, I just really wish these girls would do something with the channels that they have. Do something more than sitting on YouTube complaining all the damn time. Like that's all they do is complain, complain, complain. And it's like, sis, if your life is that effed up, sis, you need to get on your knees and call on Jesus. You need to call on somebody. Tyrone, Jesus, somebody. Because I don't know how I could function every day with all that chaos going on every day unless you just putting on for the camera. Broke says not so young and restless. But y'all see Chrissy and Ming been kind of quiet. They ain't really have honey Chrissy over there. That man said, "Oh, let me tell you something." He probably went through Chrissy's channel and said, "Oh, hell no, nope, no, ma'am." That new base said, "No, ma'am, Pam." Yeah, we're not doing that over here. Uh. New Bay said, "Oh, no, we're not going to sit up here and talk about fake pregnancy tests and all this. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that over here, honey." New Bay shut her down quick. I said, "I know that's right, New Bay. You should have came here about 2 years ago." Right, right, B. Kirk. Show us how you're healing and making a new life for your kids. You know, Nurse KP says, Shorty do wop. They don't have time to do anything, but they can get on live for hours and hours. And that's what I said, Gwen. Olivia had that butterfly eyelash company or whatever she was over there doing. Honey, that poor little eyelash company, just nothing. It's good to see her rebranding. It really is, though. Say, I'm glad that she's realizing that all that she was doing with that channel was just it wasn't gonna do anything for her. Um, I just really feel like, this is what I wonder with these ladies. Like, where are the vacations? Where are the trips? Where are the, you going out with your girls for lunch and where are the shopping? Not just Walmart and HEB. Like, where are these videos at? Like, you girls don't have anything to Olivia. That's the only thing you got to do, baby, is stand up in that kitchen and complain about a man, regardless if it's Brandon or Gerard. But it's always complaining about some man. It's like that's the topic of her conversation. A man, nothing else. She don't really even talk about mom life. It's just always what she going through with some man. That's so weird to me. It's like, girl, you got a channel of almost 100,000 subscribers. Are there any brands hitting you up? Any promos? Or, just what about furthering your education? You said you got a high school diploma. Why don't you sit down and take you some online classes? Do something to help um revitalize your lash business. Take you some business classes, some business courses. Show women how you are trying to revitalize yourself from a breakup, from a long relationship, 8-year relationship. Show women that. I think people would be more interested in that than to constantly keep sitting there watching the train wreck that you give them on them lives every other day or every day. Right, Nurse KP. Broke said, "Me and my kids will be gone, mask and all." Tasha, are you for real right now about the classes? Uh, Monica, I'm just sis. I'm just saying. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm just saying. Try something. I'm just saying. Just try something. Right? That shouldn't be all of you. You more than exactly. But she doesn't. She doesn't see that. But anyway, y'all. I mean, at some point, you just even if you lived a trash life, at some point you have to wake up one morning and say, you know what, I'm tired of living like this. I'm tired of talking about the same thing. I'm tired of doing the same thing. I'm ready to do something different. Like these girls don't even put on clothes. Now Jasmine does with her little clothing hauls every now and then, but for the most part, even when they come on camera, it's not it's to me it's like they're not even excited to pick up the camera to show the world who they are because they come on here, hair not combed, no bra on, no panties, tank tops with your titties hanging all out, and just oh my god, it's just mm, mm. Hey Brown, don't say girl, switch it up. Exactly. She said she wasn't even responding to vendor promos on YouTube promo requests, but you about getting that back. Exactly. Yeah, I remember when she said that. She said that she was getting a lot of emails and she's not even responding to them because every time she gets on her live, you guys, I'm just going through so much. I just got so much going on. And I'm like, sis, it don't look like you got nothing going on. Now, I'm not saying you're not going through something, but it damn sure don't look like you got anything going on. Right, my mind. Not responding, that's dumb. Well, she don't have to respond because they'll go on to the next YouTuber who will take it and run with that bag. Period. Olivia's comfortable going live, getting the views that she gets and the few, whatever money she's making off of that, and she's content with that. Long as that girl can pay her rent and have a few little dollars left over, she's fine. She hasn't been responding since she was packing to move from Florida. Okay. I don't know, y'all. I just I just watch them and I just, as at the age that these ladies are, what, they're 30. Jasmine be 30 this year, and making YouTube a career for you. I just would think you would just take that and run with it because it's an opportunity that a lot of people don't get a chance to have. You know, there's channels out here that are probably really, really good channels, yeah, and we don't know where they are because they're not they don't have a lot of subscribers, you know. And you got these girls that got all this garbage going on and they just get hella views and got hella subscribers and don't know what the hell to do with it. B Kirk said, I'm gonna be the promo queen, okay? She would never be a Leah face. No one ever feels that they need to look presentable. I work from home and I still shower, get dressed, and take off my bonnet to report to the living room. I know that's right, Monica. I know that's right. Yeah, I try really hard, you guys, to look presentable when I do put my face on this camera. I try really hard. And there's days that I don't feel like it, but you know what? Those are the days that I don't come on camera. Like right now. Yeah, I don't I'm not up to it. I didn't want to go do my hair. I didn't want to do any of that. So y'all got to get the avatar. But when I put out this video tomorrow, y'all see my face. I just really feel like when you look good, you feel good. And I really feel like if these girls would just get up one morning, do their hair, put some little makeup on, put on some decent clothes, and pick up the camera, even if you're just sitting there talking to the camera about whatever you got going on in your life. I just feel like when you look good, you feel good. And when you always sitting around with, raggedy house clothes on, your hair ain't combed, and you just moping around complaining about this, that, and the other, it's just gonna keep you in that state of mind. It's rough for everybody right now, you guys. Everybody is struggling in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But at the end of the day, you can't let the struggle beat you. You can't let it overcome you. You got to try to beat the struggle. And I know sometimes that's easier said than done, but it's the truth. Courtney said, Monica, I do that too. I make the kids dress as though they are at school, but I have to attend court via Zoom as well for my clients. Exactly, Courtney. I make my son get up, wash your face, brush your teeth, put your clothes on. Now he doesn't have to get sugar sharp, but I want him to at least look presentable. Put on a t-shirt, put on a nice t-shirt, and what you got on the bottom. If he got on his lounge pants, okay, I'm fine with it because they can't really see that. But from the waist up, yeah, I need you looking presentable. Period. Right, Monica. I do too. She said when I look at Jazz, she makes me want to wash her face and comb her hair. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Jasmine's skin. You know, I, I just wish she would try to do something. And I think what Jasmine does is she starts with a skin regimen and she doesn't follow through with it. So I think that's the reason why she has the issue she has because she never follows through with it. Like since she's been on, you guys remember back last year when she went to the dermatologist. I don't think she's had any updates on her skincare because there's obviously a lot of women that's watching her that's probably have the same issues or similar issues about their skin. So if she could get on her camera one day and tell people how she's dealing with her skin, if she's staying on top of the regimen. Now she did say in the vlog yesterday that she went to the weight doctor. So you keeping us abreast on that whole weight situation. But what about your skin, baby? Because your face is on the camera. Yes, y'all. I love Courtney's Instagram, you guys. She really has some good. She really has be putting up good posts on her Instagram. All right, you guys. We gonna also talk really quick about um. Oh my God, did y'all see Damian Crier's video yesterday? He spent 35 minutes talking about what he was thankful for. I said, was this his New Year? Is this your New Year's video? You know, your 2021 video? I mean, he said in that video about 90, 100 times how he used like how he was in prison before. I was like, Damien, we hear you. And and how he's doing well for himself and this, that, and the other. I'm be honest with you. I don't know what Erica seen in that man. He seems very obnoxious to me. I just his his whole demeanor just throws me off. I don't know, Latoya. Hey, our family, our journey, welcome. Thanks for becoming a member. Did his son give him permission to speak? I'm sure he did because he damn sure gave him permission to put that name in the title. You know, it was just funny how he talked about, his older kids and how he just, appreciates them. And then he mentioned the new baby last. Yes, B. Kirk, welcome to our family, our journey. Welcome. I don't think so, Desiree. I don't think the school conduct tests. I don't think they do that. Yes, our family, our journey. Sometimes I have to do member chat because that's an incentive for my members so they can chat exclusively amongst our TMR family. But thank you for becoming a part. Appreciate it. His son acts like the parent. That's because his son got that moolah. His video, y'all, I actually fell asleep on the damn video and I had to end up watching it again this morning. But he wasn't talking about anything. I didn't expect him to. But he says finally breaking his silence, and he didn't say anything that was worth breaking. Like, Damien, you didn't even say anything. But okay, sir. Who cares? Hopefully Erica moves on with her business. They co-parent together and she finds somebody that truly loves and appreciate her. Because I just don't think Damien is the one. He just seems like a shyster. He just seems real shysty to me. I don't. His vibe is all the way off. Okay, B. Kurt said her district does. Okay. I don't know. Let's talk a little bit about y'all. What was that Chris was cooking on that grill? They said it was a brisket. Is that what it was? Bushwatcher only chat tomorrow, Tasha. Exactly, bro. I found a nice family channel called SAP Fam TV. Y'all will love them. They have two beautiful kids and they're just getting started. They're really cute. Okay, Brown, thank you. SAP Fam TV. Paw and Erica. Exactly, Gwen. Oh my goodness, that is so funny. Yes, Paw and Erica. Okay, that was a okay, brick. Okay, I get you, Gwen. Yeah, honey, I don't know what that was. Chris swear he be in there. You know what? When he was fixing those hamburgers the other day, they actually looked good. But what kind of threw me off is all the mayonnaise that he was throwing. I'm like, Chris, you say you stay in the gym. You know Jasmine struggles with her weight. Why don't you fix anything that's like keto friendly or something that's more friendly for her to eat so she doesn't have to be so worried about her weight? I mean, he put so much mayonnaise on that burger. I said, my God, you got mayonnaise on the burger, then you grill the bun, you slather that in butter, and I'm like, you got mayonnaise, but like, oh boy, y'all gonna have high cholesterol and heart attacks over there. Somebody said he put activated charcoal on the damn brisket. Goddamn dummy in my rib. That's what I was getting ready to say, y'all. He said now he did say in that live that he messed the brisket up, and I said, I mean, to say the least, sir, Now, why you put activated charcoal on a brisket? Like, sir, if you didn't have the tools to make a brisket, like if you didn't have anything where you could, what do you call that when you put it on the grill? You got, I can't think of it right now. If you didn't have that, I can't think of the tool. Smoker. If you didn't have a smoker, then you should have just waited till you. I'm sure Jasmine would have went and bought you one this month, next week, or whenever. When is the 21st? Oh, 21st is tomorrow. Liquid smoke on meat. My God. Mm-mm. Uh-uh. Brown said, Tasha, can you please address the asphalt he put on that brisket that he cooked? Sis said it was asphalt. That was a whole hot diggity mess. I thought to myself, now, Chris, I'm not saying that you don't like to cook, but it just some of that stuff that he, I don't know. It was just right, Tina. Liquid smoke gives good flavor. I've never used liquid smoke. Although I don't know anything about barbecue, so I'ma just stay in the side. I know that's right, DQ. I don't use liquid smoke, honey. I use charcoal, and I don't even use lighter fluid. I have a wand that I use to light my coals up. I stopped using lighter fluid probably about 7 years ago. I don't even use lighter fluid anymore. She said, "Child, that brisket looked like it coated it with dirt. Just threw it on the ground to the grill. Him and Jasmine deserve each other." Well, when I saw her out there the other day playing in that snow, I said, "That's why your butt went to the hospital, girl. Now you was already borderline sick. Going out there in that snow, sis, that just yeah, you shouldn't have did that, Jasmine. You knew better. I know you was excited and the kids were excited, but you probably should have just let Chris take them kids out there and you watched them from the window. Liquid smoke can enhance your flavor, but you have to know how to use it and the right amount. Okay. I've never used liquid smoke before. I don't know anything about it, but I believe what you're saying, Courtney. I said she was out there in that snow. I said, that's why you was sick, girl. She said, Mama, I said, "Could y'all know Jazz got them food stamps." Hey, Shanika. Welcome to the fam, sis. I don't know. I want the next video Chris do. I just want him to do a nice chef salad. Sir, lay off the heavy seasonings and the slather of liquid smoke slash asphalt slash charcoal. Hey, Fluffy. Sir, I just want you to stick to that. Go do a couple salads. That's what I want you to do, sir. Show me. Go heavy on the lettuce and the tomatoes. Do that. Nurse K said, "Girl, that was a tar biscuit. Hell, shower shoes, hips, Chris laid his nasty ass on that ground, making a slushy. The words of Reed's angel. Again, yeah. Well, you know what was also, Jasmine doesn't want anybody to know where she lives. She says she's going to get more cameras and things of that nature. But I noticed in the video when they was in the parking lot, where they do their grilling and fire pitting and everything else. Um, sis, when you was showing us the nice slushy slush on the ground, since you forgot that you were showing the license plates of the people who live where you're at. Yeah, Jasmine, you should have blurred that out. If you don't want people to know where you live, well, it don't matter. Now they know where your neighbor live, which now that means they know where you live. I said, well, okay, girl. I'm, whatever. Trust and believe I'm not coming to where you stay at, sis. I wouldn't care if you stayed on the moon or if you stayed next door to me. But I was just like, Jesus. Not only did you just jeopardize yourself, but you just jeopardized your neighbors too, sis, by showing a whole license plate. I was just like, wow, okay. She was so busy trying to show the C and J that Chris drew in the slush on the parking lot ground. I said, boy, Jasmine, you was excited about that, huh? Because Philip never did that, huh? You was excited about that C and J he carved in the ground with his shoe. Nurse Casey, I love a good brisket, but his made me sick. Nurse Casey, security breach. I know, right, Nurse KP? I love brisket and salmon. I do too, y'all. I love salmon. Oh my God, I could eat salmon every day. I love salmon. So what y'all think about Jeremy and the snow bunny he was with? They somebody caught a picture of him. Oh God, you know what, y'all? This YouTube stuff is starting to get so ridiculous. It seems so scripted. So somebody just so happened to be where you're at, Jeremy, and just so happened to take a picture of you giving the white woman your jacket. I don't know, y'all. Splash the dud. Yeah, I just. Yeah, some of the stuff just really looks so scripted to me. You know that white lady, she just didn't look like somebody Jeremy would be trying to get with. She just looked like a regular white woman. She didn't. It was nothing special about the chick. Like she didn't even have enough sense to take a jacket. Since you was going to the club and you knew you was gonna be out to 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, you didn't know it was gonna get cold. You didn't have your little shawl or jacket that you could have carried. You was just hoping somebody was gonna have a jacket to give you to cover your arms. Mm. She said Jeremy and Nanny Becky. Girl, I'm like, at this point, I'm just looking at them like Keisha and Jeremy, like, what are y'all doing over there? I'm like, even if this is a setup. Keisha, you don't think you going through enough with that man for him to be out here? Now, I'm not saying Jeremy can't go to the club. I'm not saying Jeremy can't, have a good time. If him and Keisha are clearly not together, but the last time y'all wasn't together, we know what happened. A whole baby. He's a dog. Keisha dumb. I'm tired of it. Yeah, I am at this point. Yeah, it's just so ridiculous. It's just like at this point, it's like, girl, just open up the door and let the man just run all over you, girl. Just lay down on the floor and just let that man run back and forth on your back like a train track. Gwen says, how does anyone talk to him for hours? Girl, they got to have some very heavy concentration skills. What y'all think about Wendy Williams and her brother? A human door. I know Nurse KP just a human doormat, but honey, if she like it, I love it. Because there's no way I would just be having this man out here making me look like a complete entire fool. There's no way. It's not enough love in the world for that. It's not even enough. Yeah, those saying, you guys, bad press is sometimes good press. Yeah, I wouldn't want any press at all. I would actually want some peace. F a press. Give me some peace. But what do y'all think about Wendy Williams and her brother? Him going on his YouTube channel out and Wendy out because she didn't come to the mama's funeral. But she did go to the wake. Now, a lot of people don't know that. Wendy did go to the wake because they didn't have the wake and they didn't have the funeral on the same day. So she did go to the wake, but she didn't go to the funeral. But the brother felt like he needed to go and blast that to YouTube. I'm just thinking to myself, why you couldn't text her with your sentiments and your feelings? Like I'm pretty sure you and Wendy, especially if y'all doing like this now, I'm pretty sure you and Wendy have had some disagreements in the past. Especially during this time where your mom has passed. Obviously you need to be there for your dad. Hey Lachey. what's the deal? Why couldn't you just go to Wendy off the internet? She was found for skipping out on the funeral to hang out with the ex-husband. Well, you know what? She went to the wake though. You know, I'm gonna say this, Kay. At the end of the day, everybody grieves differently, and she did pay her respects at the wake. Maybe Wendy had conversation with her mother, obviously behind the scenes. She talked to her mother. She went to the wake and she didn't go to the funeral. Me personally, I don't like when people do that. I want to get it all over in one day. If you're gonna have this wake, let's do the wake and let's do the funeral and let's do it all in one day. Because to me, that it's enough to have to grieve once, but now I got to go and grieve twice. That's just my opinion. She wasn't answering his calls. Well, maybe she had a reason. Maybe she didn't feel like talking. Like, I just really feel like if she wasn't answering the calls, there would have been other ways to communicate with her via the internet. She lied and said she was going back to New York though, but she was still in Florida hanging out with the ex-husband. Yeah, but you know what, Kay? My thing is, it's not like that she didn't go at all. Now, if she didn't show up to the wake or the funeral, then I could see the issue. But she did at least make it to the wake. That's my thing. If she didn't show up nowhere and was hanging out in Florida when she should have been at the wake or the funeral, then I could see the argument. I know a mom who didn't go to her daughter's funeral. I think it was her second daughter she last. I don't know. I obviously I'm not, I don't know. I only know what's going on because I'm listening to the internet. Obviously I haven't had a personal conversation with the brother or with Tommy or Wendy. So I'm just this is my observation by what I'm seeing. And me being a person who's dealt with death of a family member and me being a person who's went to funerals, I would just prefer if anything, y'all should have had it all in one day. Okay, it's her dad that's upset. Okay. Wendy said she went into her mom's service. She didn't do the repast at the sister's house until later. Thank you, Brown. My brother was 10, but he only went to my dad's funeral. My brother was 10, but he only went to my dad's funeral. Okay, so he didn't do the wake. He just did the funeral. Okay. Well, when my father passed, I was there for both. I was there for the wake and the funeral. I mean, I had to be, you know. But when we had a recent passing in our family, I didn't go to the funeral, but I did go to the wake. According to the brother, she told the pops that she would be there. I don't know. At the end of the day, I still feel like that's something that should have went on between the siblings. That's just my personal opinion. Thank you, Brown. That's just my personal opinion. I just really feel like that's something that should have went on between family. The brother really didn't have to put it out there like that. I like when a family is grieving, everybody grieves differently. Obviously, there's a lot of emotions, a lot of anger because the mother is gone, and now everybody got to figure out, who's going to take care of dad. So I understand everybody is hurting, everybody's in pain, and maybe that's just how Wendy decided to deal with her pain. Again, I'm not saying she's right or wrong. I'm just saying that the brother and Wendy I felt like should have handled it off of the internet. Wendy even lied about when her mom passed, making it seem like it was a long weeks, months ago when it just a week before. Oh, okay. I didn't know she. Well, maybe she just. I don't know, y'all. Me personally, sometimes I like to give people the benefit of the doubt, and I don't know what Wendy's real reasonings are. All I know is that the mother is gone, and now it's a time, this time right now is the time for the family to heal and stay together, and not, I'm pretty sure this woman wouldn't want her family, the mother, Wendy's mother wouldn't want her children squabbling like this. Did you see beloved sister blast Walt? No, who Adrian did? Mm. I'm gonna have to go check that out. No, I hadn't seen that. I did see something come up with hers, but I didn't watch it. I thought they was in Florida. Gwen, I thought Adrian and Walt was in Florida. Oh, today? Okay, I'm gonna have to go check that out. Y- Walt, oh, Walt left? They she act like Walt got to sit up under her. Adrian, girl, you better calm yourself down. So did Walt go back to Milwaukee? I'm gonna have to go watch it for myself, Gwen. I'm gonna have to go watch it for myself. Yeah, my mind, go check it out, girl. Adrian is a mess. They do, dear Kim. They really do. People just get okay. I'm gonna go check it out. Oh, he went back to Milwaukee. What is his thing with Milwaukee? Because, honey, Milwaukee. Walt like to stick with what he know, honey. The only reason he stayed in Memphis as long as he did, because that whole woman was there. Walt like to stick to what he know, honey. Well, Adrian can't get mad at him if he wants to go back to Milwaukee. That's his. I mean, he grown. Oh, he got a new boo. Okay, let me find out, Walt. Let me go over there and check what Walt is talking about. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go on and get off of here. I'm gonna go check that. Thank you, Gwen, for letting me know what's in Milwaukee. Shanika, she said a new boo. I have seen some chick on Walt's channel, but I'm glad Sin City went and sat down somewhere. Now I'm really glad she stopped talking. Oh, it was Nisha? Oh, Gwen got all the tea, honey. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go and get off of here. I got a video coming out tomorrow, y'all. Oh my God, I had something happen to me at Walmart that was so funny, and I want to share it with y'all. So I got a video coming out tomorrow. So I hope you guys, watch that video, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you guys so much for coming to the live, and thank you for the new members. I appreciated that. Love you guys so much. Thank you for being so supportive. Oh, I also want to let you guys know tomorrow is my 2-year anniversary on YouTube, the 21st. I've been on YouTube for 2 years. So it's been a long 2 years, y'all, but I'm still here. So let's hope I can get through another year. All right. Good night, Humble. Good night, dear Kim. Good night, Gwen and Brown and our family. My, Monica, Shanika, B. Kirk, everybody. If I missed your name, I'm sorry. Remember, you guys, what you love. Thanks, Brown. Bye bye.